So we just got back to the crib. Boy Jesse pulled up. Had to get a little Dutch. What you get?
Banana bread freeze.
Banana bread freeze. I got ocean water soda with a raspberry. There's Jesse with the chips. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the front wheels because if the front wheels don't fit, then the rear wheels for sure ain't gonna fit. So enjoy this little video of me taking off the wheel. NASCAR hit me there. Okay. We got the big boy brakes, so we need a little 5 mil spacer. Little 5 mil spacer for it to clear the calipers. So let's get a little test fit going here. There should be titties.
How's it looking?
I think I'm hitting. Let me throw a little 2 on there and see what the fuck.
You're an animal. So
the 5 mil doesn't work. Fuck, man.
How the hell?
2 spacers on there now. I'm not gonna run it like this. I'm just gonna test fit it. 5 mil don't clear the fucking.
But a double 3 does.
But a 3 and a 5 does. We're gonna put 1 more and air it out.
Nah.
How we looking?
You on tire?
Looking like I need more.
No, looking like you need a double 3 instead of the 5 and the 3.
So, I might need to roll the front fenders a little bit to get it to sit like this, but don't you dare tell me I ain't wet. Alright? Don't you dare say I ain't wet.
You ain't wet.
What the f? But this is with a 5 millimeter and a 3 millimeter, so that's what, 8 millimeters? I think I'm gonna try to do double 3 or maybe a 6. I'm gonna do the double 3 right now and see if I can get a little bit sunken in more. I just don't want to fuck up my fenders, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try the double 6 and go from there. All right, so shout out my boy Jesse. Had some little spacers flying around in the whip over there, so. In the cut, you know, so we're about to test fit them on and see if I can run these. They're a little big, but we'll see how they look. If not, I'm gonna have to buy new ones. We tried the double 3, so it's a 6 mil in the front, and I really like how that looks, so I'm looking for 6 millimeters, and we do not know what size those are, but they're just a little bit bigger than a 5, so we'll see. All right, so this is with Jesse's spacer. You can kind of see we poke out just a little bit. On the caliper side, it clears by like a cool amount. It's looking alright. It's looking alright. On this side, you can tell it pokes out pretty much the same, maybe just a hair tighter on this side. Gap on this is definitely like a fucking nose hair. Like this side's a little tighter. This is with the 6 mil. This is with the one that Jesse spotted me. So it works, but you know, I don't know which one to go to. I'm gonna have to get my fenders rolled a little bit just because I don't want to risk damaging anything. They fit really nice, but you know, maybe just roll them enough for it to cover the lip here. That'll be up next, but for now, I guess I'm just gonna run Jesse's spacers in the front and yeah, go from there. So I'm gonna throw those on and then we're gonna see, because in the rear we couldn't it wouldn't clear the caliper either, so we're gonna test fit that out, see what's going on. All right, so here's what we got. Some SPC camber arms. We got 2 left and right. In here went a little cheaper with the Godspeeds for the toe arms and the traction arms. Down in here, what's gonna be changed, I believe, is this one here, and that one there. Yeah, but this should be toe, camber, and traction arm right in there. Let's unbox these and see what they look like. All right, so these right here, these are the little traction arms, pretty basic, Godspeed. here are the toe arms and the big bad boys. Camber arms, SPC. I like how SPC gave us a sticker too. It's going on 2FN's toolbox. But definitely should be cool. But let's start taking that shit apart. All right, guys, so 3 arms out, 3 arms in. This is the OEM camber arm, OEM toe arm, and OEM traction arm. So it was pretty straightforward. I used 19 millimeters and 17 millimeters to get most of the bolts out under here. That's where the traction arm goes, right there to there. I still need to tighten that bolt there. This toe arm's tightened up. Actually looks really good. Fucking paint. It's matching the car and shit almost. They're 2 different colors. I don't know if you guys can tell. This one's like a brighter. This one's more like the car. And it's a black. So got a 3-way. That side, I'll show you guys a little bit better how to take it off and put these on. But pretty much just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main bolts that you guys are taking apart. And then I'm gonna be adjusting the camber to see if I can get the rear wheels to tuck. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. All right, so we took is pretty much make all the holes line up. So you see how it comes from the factory, it's a little short. So you want to evenly take it out. So that's going to be 1 full turn there, this way. I think it's the other way. So that's 1 full turn. Measure it out, we still got a little bit. So this time I'm going to do 1, 2, 1 more turn. And that matches up pretty evenly. So from there, once it's on the car, you can tighten these up to tighten it up. Just kind of put it on there, but now it's ready to go back on the car. And just the way it came, on there and there. Pretty much want to do that same thing to the camber arm and the traction arm on the other side. All right, so for the traction arm, I forgot to mention on the other side, the bolt in there actually will not come out because the subframe, this little piece here, you have to take it out to get the bolt out. It hits under there, so you need to take off this little splash shield. It's just 310 millimeters, and then loosen up 1 bolt in here, or the 2 bolts. You loosen up these 2, and then you drop this down quite a bit for you to pull that out. And then what I did on the other side is actually reversed it, so in case I ever need to fuck with these again, I don't need to drop this. On this side, after dropping it and everything, as you can see, I have the nut on the right side closer to the little subframe mounting point, and the bolt that way. So the bolt's gonna slide out to the left, so that way I can get it done faster if I ever need to squeeze back in there. Yeah, and those were all just 17 nut and bolt, front and back. As for the camber arms, those are a little different. The camber arm has a 19 here and a 21 on the bolt side. That's what that is over there. And here, also 21, and I believe this is a 19 on this side. So pretty much if you want to get this job done, you need 17 millimeter wrench, 19 millimeter wrench, 21 millimeter wrench or socket. Pretty much 17, 19, and 21 millimeters is what it takes. Then these up here, I'm not quite sure what the sizing is yet, but we'll figure that out once I have all the arms installed. All right, guys, so I took off that little splash shield. Like I said, it was just 310 millimeters. Next up, we got to loosen these 2 here, and that's going to be 14 mils. Next up is this big one over here, and that's a 19 millimeter. All right, it's 19 millimeter. Okay, so just kidding. You do have to take out all of them. Now you got that off. You can get this one off. But like I said, next time I'm going to feed it in this way. And that way I don't have to take that shit off for the next time I go in there. So I decided to make my life a little bit miserable for this video. I should have tightened this bolt down. I wanted to wait and show you guys that by flipping this bolt around, you can get to it and you can take it out. So what you do is you get the 17 wrench and your 17 socket or wrench or whatever the fuck you want on this side, and you can tighten it like that. So it's just to show you guys that you can, or you should, I guess, switch the bolt around. That way, if you want to swap these out or go back to stock, you can without having to remove that little bracket. These from the factory, they don't move, so there's no adjustability on there, so it doesn't matter which way the bolt goes in. All right, so it's all buttoned up, tightened up and everything. So what we are going to do now is we're all buttoned up now. Camber, toe, traction arm, they're all in, they're all ready to go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put the spacers that we need and put the tires on, and then just some of the camber, and go from there. Give it a little homemade alignment, not really, but just for the camber, and we'll see what's up. All right, so did a little adjusting on both sides. Trick to this is going up, that's adding more camber. The other way is reducing it. This is the toe. I'm not really gonna be messing with the toe too much or the traction arms, mainly just the camber. Already got that side. Looks like that side I gave it a little bit more camber than this side. But we're gonna drop it and see if that's enough to clear. Now, there's not really too much camber on this side, but this side you can definitely tell it's got more. Also, the toe is really fucked up on this side. Yeah, let me actually fix the toe a little bit. You can tell from the back end of the tire, it is obviously in. So we go over here, look at the toe arm. We're gonna want to extend it. All right, so added a little bit more camber to this side, fixed the toe, a little bit more camber to this side, and definitely fixed the toe on this side. It's not perfect, but you know, it's better. So we're gonna drop it down, air it out, and see how it looks. All right, after adjusting the camber a little bit, we're still sitting on tire. So we need a little bit more camber to go. This side needs even more. You guys already saw the fronts. You guys know the fronts are okay. They're not fully aired down, but it's almost there. It's almost there, fellas. So I'm gonna go ahead and air it back up, and then add probably like another degree of camber, and that should clear. And then maybe add like 2, maybe 2.5 on this side. All right, so instead of airing it out and continuously jacking it up, what 2F thought of, thank you 2F, was putting jack stands on the car and using a jack to dial in the fitment. So as you can see, we're on there now. Keep going, you know, air it out, and then lift it up and adjust as needed. And that's what we did. So it's looking good now. So I'm just gonna tighten everything up, and yeah, we'll drop the car and see how it looks. All right, guys. So we're gonna air it out now. 2FN, go ahead. Well, we made them fit. I think the rear is a little too much for me though. I think I need to tone it down. Maybe get some 4-inch libs. These are 4.5. Yeah, this shit's way too much camber for my liking. But the wheels look dope, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's straight camber gang. Too much in the rear, guys, too much. Well, there you have it. That's how you install the camber kit, towing arm, and traction arm. You can fit some wide ass wheels. I mean, these aren't even that wide, they're 11s, but it does look pretty sick though. The front, I love the front. But all right, guys, that's gonna conclude the vlog. She's looking mean. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the rear, but we'll see. I might keep it, I might not. I'm gonna debate on it right now, but that sums it up. This is the fucking Q. This is the daily. It's the daily. You already know what's up. All right, guys. Want some more videos? Like, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out. Makes me want to keep making these videos for you guys. So let me know.